In this course, we've explored how the ocean and its resources supports a diverse range of human activities and provides economic benefits for many businesses and people. However, nature also underpins human health, wealth, culture, identity and happiness. Alongside the important contribution to GDP, the social and cultural fabric of millions and our physical and emotional well-being depends on the health of the ocean. This is particularly true in the OECS, where more than 1.4 million people live on or near the coast. In this module, we consider the cultural and societal importance of the ocean. Natural capital, which we discussed in Module 1, provides a way to understand the full value of the ocean so that this can be considered in planning and management. In the natural capital approach, the aspects of value derived from the ocean in a non-material way are called cultural ecosystem services or cultural services. This is a starting point for understanding and considering this value in decision-making which affects the ocean. Cultural services associated with marine ecosystems include the following categories. Recreation and leisure. This includes the many people who visit and use the sea for their recreational activities, whether this is swimming, diving, snorkeling or walking on the beach. In this category, there is a physical interaction with the coastline, beach or sea. Aesthetic. Here we think about landscape and visual amenity and the well-being benefits of contemplating the vast and beautiful ocean. Cultural heritage. In the island nations of the OECS, the sea often forms the basis of the heritage of generations of fishermen, sailors and the wider communities associated with the sea. Cultural heritage also includes physical things such as shipwrecks, buildings or monuments of historical importance, as well as the museums and attractions which protect and promote them. Spirituality in a sense of place. In many cultures, nature is closely connected to spirituality and traditional customs, which contribute to a sense of place, social cohesion and belonging. Inspiration. Nature has been a source of inspiration throughout human history and is intimately connected to culture, influencing language, art and religion. Existence. Many people attach value to the sea just being there, without naming exactly why, or even living near it. Symbolic. The sea itself is symbolic to many people or cultures, captured in stories of myth and legend, or the charismatic species and habitats associated with it, such as marine mammals, turtles and birds. We can hear the deep emotional attachment to the marine environment in these interviews of people in the OECS.
The ocean, it means everything to me. It is life-giving, it is spiritual. Grandlands Beach, that's one of the most beautiful beaches in the world. That's 2 miles of powdery white sand on Grenada's south coast. And that beach is used every single day by families all over Grenada. And when you see the way that beach is used, you understand what the ocean means to me. Because I can go in the morning and it can be a spiritual experience where I greet the new day. I can walk on the beach for exercise. I can see the fishermen pulling in their seine nets. I can chat with them. I can chat with tourists, so it's a social encounter. If I go back in the afternoon with my family, my children can enjoy this natural resource. So it's spiritual enjoyment, it's physical enjoyment, it's entertainment, it's joy of life. Everything we eat that is healthy comes from the sea. So it encapsulates a value that I can't put a dollar, I can't put an economic figure to it. It's just natural capital that is enjoyed by everyone. It's enjoyed by Grenadians, it's enjoyed by visitors, and it just takes care of the entire being. I want to dive, I go to the ocean. That is enjoyment. I want to sail, I go to the ocean. That's enjoyment. I'm a fisherman, I get my food from the ocean. That is sustenance. And I could go on and on and on in terms of the beauty, the cultural value, the spiritual value, the physical value, the nutritional value. And the ocean is just a part of us that we would be lost without as global citizens.
This area here, this is not a burial ground, but it's a spiritual ground where the ancestors use it as a guidance to the ocean, which of course they would gather here. And they would worship the ocean. They would use the ocean as a god, which of course the ocean was very important to them.
Personally, it means a lot. It means food, you get fish, you know, it means relaxation, it's therapy, health-wise, it's a romantic place to be, you know what I'm talking about? Yeah?
The ocean means a lot to me. One of the reasons why it teaches me a lot about discipline and different things like that there. And it make you more fit and anything else. Any athlete that wanted to be a champion, they have to go to the ocean to be a champion.
It's just a place where I come to clear my head when I'm feeling stressed or anytime, yeah. So yeah, I like the ocean a lot.
I love the water, so the ocean is my love. All right?
The ocean is life to me.
The cultural services of the ocean are often highly valued and are becoming more important as we face challenges and global crises like the COVID-19 pandemic. Nonetheless, they're also frequently the hardest to incorporate into planning and management because the benefits they provide are felt and experienced in diverse ways and locations by different people. For this reason, they're often referred to as intangible benefits. How do we map the sanctity of ancestral burial grounds, the beauty of a sunrise over the ocean, the excitement of a small child seeing a sea turtle, or the sense of connection to the ocean from strolling along a beach?
The ocean brings life. It creates an avenue for freedom.
Peace. I would say when I go under the water, everything stops.
Key challenges include understanding what people's perceptions are, how to communicate these, and how to balance them in making decisions which might have to prioritise some services over others. Progress is being made on how to measure cultural services by focusing on their significance for a community. This can be informed by cultural uniqueness, which considers how unique, rare or irreplaceable a place or a feature is, community reliance, which considers how important a place or feature is to a community or a number of communities, and how essential it is to sustaining important activities, community resilience, which considers how the loss of the place or feature would directly impact the community or other benefits from the ocean, degree of tradition, which considers how long-standing traditions are to a place or a feature and whether there is a high level of commitment to it. To understand all of these aspects, it is essential that citizens are engaged in the processes of ocean governance, planning and management. This can be addressed through the stakeholder engagement which must take place in the development of marine spatial plans, which we explore in Module 8. More work needs to be done to understand and engage with people of different communities and backgrounds, to understand the complex and diverse picture of the essential cultural services which the ocean provides.
The ocean means a lot to me, like the world to me. I love it. Every day, if I get a chance to go out, every day I go. I never say no. I just love it. Getting in the water, it's great. Seeing what's below, a lot of people don't know, but I just love it. Regardless of what, the ocean means everything to me. So, I will never give it up.
I once heard someone say that we very often look at the ocean in the Caribbean as what divides us, but at the same time, it can be looked at as what joins us together.
In this module, we examined how, in addition to providing economic benefits for many businesses and people, the ocean and its ecosystems also underpin human health, wealth, culture, identity and happiness. These benefits for society are intangible, meaning they're less easy to value in a direct way, but are nonetheless crucially important to the well-being of millions of people in the OECS. In Module 6, we explore how the concept of a blue economy moves beyond business as usual to consider how economic development, ocean health and social benefit can be developed in harmony.